Hello guys, and welcome to another video of Reverse. So, for today's episode, we are going to play the story mode. More importantly, for the Et Derazon. I still don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Anyways, basically on the last episode, we finally discovered the appearance of the physician, who Aleph was, and a bunch of other things, like the people finally discovering that the Die of Babylon it's not random at all. And really, if you want to get the more full story, just go watch my last video. Anyways, let's not wait any longer. We are going to do the Terfin stage, Master of the Labyrinth. Within the corpse of the labyrinth builder, he proclaims, "It is and has always been perfect." Huh, sure, whatever.
Dr. Merlin, or should I say Aleph, I don't know why you're using my novel to manipulate the Panopticon. But you need to know that it won't serve your purpose, whether in fiction or reality. You claim that the inmates are both the observer and the observed, and both wielders and subjects of power. How could you be so blind as to not see the true state of the Panopticon? The inmates haven't achieved any perfect order. No, they've devolved into pitiful caricatures of themselves, performers in some endless pantomime to be watched from the central tower. Even their medication has become a prop to demonstrate the so-called randomness of fate in the theater that is the Panopticon. This farce hasn't made the Panopticon a better place. No, it has warped it into a twisted theater of cruelty, where the sick are denied treatment and left to quietly perish in the dark corners of its halls. And literature has died alongside them. This prison is a monster, born under the gaze of this all-seeing power. Aleph, is this truly the ultimate answer you've been searching for?
What? Are you suggesting that this is the answer I've reached?
Yes.
That my experiment has been a failure all along, and I've been too blind to see it? No, impossible. Foucault's theory is flawless.
Oh, he's in denial.
I have removed every obstacle to the running of this prison. It is pure, sacrosanct. I have constantly re-evaluated the system, adjusting my instructions to my subordinates to ensure the most efficient maintenance of the established order. And now, you stand here and tell me that everything I've done has been meaningless from the very beginning? That the power model I have implemented has... No, outsiders. The perfect order of the Panopticon shall not be disrupted. I will not be swayed by your lies. This facility is superior to all of us. Nothing here escapes my notice. That said, it isn't easy to work a miracle, as we all know. I shall personally verify it all myself.
Of course, we're going to fight him. I mean, that was obvious, really. Or maybe not. What the heck is this? Is he going to use the die? I wonder if he has some kind of split personality, because he was talking to somebody.
Visitors from another era. You have come here with plagued ideologies in an attempt to break the subtle balance of the Panopticon. But did you not notice the tiles beneath your feet? The cracks and water stains on the walls, constantly changing right before your eyes. This room, the previous
God damn it.
room, every room. You have blindly wandered through them, seeing them as nothing more than the building blocks of a monotonous labyrinth. But this place was not born from the chaotic imaginings of a madman. No. Every inch has been crafted through the meticulous harnessing of order and power. Every wisp of spider silk drifting in the wind. Every speck of rust on the gallery rail.
Of course, it's a die of Babylon.
Has been built by my own hands. With this ever-shifting die, concepts may be transformed into reality, and ideals into substance. I observe the movement of every entity, the passage of every second. The moment you entered this realm, you too became subjects of my experiment.
Of course, now we have to deal with a guy who is basically some kind of immortal, all-controlling fate god. You know, your average Tuesday. So this is the physician, the chief and only doctor of Kamala Prison, overseeing its order and everything within. Even amidst ruins, as long as one finds the path leading to transcendentality, answers will come. So this doesn't really matter, I'm just going to ragdoll him. I mean, come on, look at my level. This is gonna be easy.
Admit it, this is all getting out of hand. Impossible! All is under the die's control. What may appear to be chaos is nothing more than a temporary deviation.
Sure. Who are you talking to exactly? Whatever. Okay.
Please stay just another shift. Awaken. You won't get away. Laundry time.
He's almost dead already. I mean, he is dead.
What I'm good at. 强梁既出，王有不为。
That's GG's. I think. Oh.
It's special, precise, perfect.
What?
It is far from perfect. You know that as well as I. Why else would we be conducting this experiment?
We did it! We made it through another storm!
This happened when the Idealist was attacked too.
To think we've been trapped in a prison fabricated by a die all this time. Did the physician really build all this with such a small, simple object?
The distortion is getting worse. Prepare yourselves to fight or flee. Please, Dr. Merlin, stop this!
No. You're asking for the impossible. Power model of the Panopticon is destined to permeate all of society. Such insignificant interferences could never plunge it into chaos. But it already has, Merlin. You failed. I have not failed. And as long as I keep the prison running. It isn't your power model running the prison. It's the die. It's simply a form of magic, unrelated to the microphysics of power you seek. It provides no aid in your experimentation with power. It's a false hope. A castle in the sky given to you by the military junta and Manus Vindicte.
Manus Vindicte? So you really are working with them. What exactly do you intend to do?
I don't know. But probably nothing good. Oh.
Then I've also failed. I've ended up a pathetic fool, lost in the chaos of reality. Just like the idealist chasing visceral realism, Paracelsus seeking the fountain of youth, and Zahir obsessing over the one-sided coin. When did it all start falling apart, Aleph?
So he does
When
have
the
like
doorknob
split personalities, I think?
When the prisoner's wounds started to fester? Or when the daily disinfectant concentration reached 28 milligrams? Or the crack in the second gray brick on the wall expanded to 6 millimeters? Or was it when Warden Tartuffe left Ushuaia with news of the Foucault Association's dissolution? This place should have been the ideal ground for psychoanalytic practice. Why did they halt all research, all discussion? We've been abandoned, haven't we? By eras old and new. He designed and has maintained everything in Kamala, right down to the smallest detail. But it is these details that trap you. And as the bars close around you, you are losing your name, Merlin. And you're becoming a physician. A man forever imprisoned within these walls. I don't understand. All these false eras are like a dreadful novel with no conclusion. Trying to find answers within such things is, in itself, a mistake. Much like them, you are destined never to attain transcendentality. Tell me, Aleph, does the ultimate answer even exist?
Timekeeper, are you alright?
Yes. And you? And Miss Recoleta? Are you okay? Miss Recoleta? You're...
The word utopia derives from Greek. It means no place. People cannot understand the structure of the labyrinth, yet they continue to follow its paths. They cannot comprehend the mechanics of fate, yet they believe in its jurisdiction. As if by doing so, everything will naturally fall into place. And now, the polar night approaches. How good it is to see you, pen pal.
Where did the physician go? Wait. Sir? Are you... Aleph. It's you. My pen pal. You are, in fact, Nkomala. All those letters, all the ideas we shared, they weren't just my imagination or some prank. Vertin, Soneto, it's all just as I told you. They weren't meaningless. They're all real. So, sir, are you Aleph, the ruler of this prison? Are you the one controlling the Panopticon with the die? The one hiding Miss Doris' whereabouts?
What curious inquiries. Quite different from the last 2,666 questions I've received. My guests, you may call me Aleph, or by any other name, be it a symbol of God's oneness or a farcical epithet. I am merely one of the many prisoners who voluntarily reside here, a single letter in the alphabet of the Panopticon.
A letter? The way you speak is quite different from Dr. Merlin. Still, I wonder what your relationship is with him. But allow me to make a guess. You're Dr. Merlin, aren't you?
I'm afraid that's not entirely accurate, but you may think of it that way. Merlin is a figment born of my mind, an incomplete reenactment. He is me, yes, but not entirely. He, or rather they, failed to find their answers. They fought against their predestined fates, only to be inevitably crushed under their weight. I simply stood by and watched it all unfold. That was the extent of our relationship.
They?
You've already met Merlin and the Idealist, even witnessed their demise. Shackled by the delusions of verses, the Idealist lost his own name. Merlin, too, imprisoned himself within the system of the Panopticon. I'm sure their desperate pursuits caused you some trouble. Please forgive them. After all, your fleeting encounters led to the demise of them both.
I think I understand now. The Idealist and the Physician are both parts of you. Or, to put it another way, they're your alter egos.
The physician mentioned Manus Vindictae. What's the relationship between this prison and the Manus?
Visitors from the Foundation. We all witnessed those eras perish. In 1977, not long before the fourth storm, I arrived in Ushuaia. Shortly after, some members of the National Foucault Studies Association reached out to me. But it wasn't just them. An arcanist organization called Manus Vindictae also approached me. Each of them wanted answers. They named me their advisor.
You acted as an advisor to the Manus?
The two parties presented me with a concept and a parable, respectively.
A concept and a parable?
The Foucault Association sought to explore the feasibility of the panopticon concept here, while Manus Vindictae showed me a parable of the past and future. Day and night, I wandered through endless texts, endless realities, as I searched for answers. And thus, Merlin was born. He was both an experiment and a price I paid. A new concept, a new direction. Pursuing such things always leaves me confined by the limitations of human knowledge. Merlin spent his entire life exploring Foucault's theories in pursuit of that singular yet infinite answer.
What about the Manus, Mr. Aleph? You didn't explain why you helped them.
Explain why? Because they asked me to, just as you have. I simply worked to answer their questions.
So you're saying that, to you, we are no different from Manus Vindictae? And if we ask, you'll answer us, without holding anything back?
Is that not precisely what is happening this very moment? This is what the Manus gave Merlin. A magical die named the Tear of Komala. It was once a gemstone that belonged to a god. At the beginning of the century, explorers plucked it from an ancient gate they discovered in Antarctica. To the explorers' amazement, the gemstone could turn human desires into reality. So they cut it into a die, a symbol of fate, and used it to build a sanatorium, which was later transformed into the panopticon you are standing in right now.
Then, Aleph, you really are the mastermind behind the panopticon? You said Merlin used the panopticon to seek his answer. What does that have to do with my novel? I don't get it, Aleph. Why would you use my novel to manipulate this place? Roberta, Garcia, Octavia, Pablo, the jailer, everyone. Not one of them deserved to be trapped in a deadly loop in which everyone's fate is already predestined. They're just like the ghosts in Amalfitano, inescapably trapped within the ruins. Tell me, what is it you really want?
It's not about what I want. It's about what you want. The third line of your first letter. You said you wanted to give the rise and fall of sanity an ending.
Yeah, guys, it was indeed a two personality kind of twist. Anyways, I did not think that the idealist would actually be one of his personalities. That I did not think. But anyways, let's just see what else we have here. What is this? Draft of a strange incantation. The greatest arcane skills demands throughout preparation. Every list is a crystallization of countless insights. Okay, some kind of incantation. In a tattered invitation, a serpent brings an apple, but I already possess the wisdom. Clearly making... Oh. Clearly... Who is the idiot anyways? Tattered invitation. Okay, this is from the National Folkout Study Association. So yeah, anyways, let's just go straight here, because I really want to see what's going to happen. So, stage 15, Aleph. The mournful, the grotesque, the sum of self, and self.
Los registros históricos del Dado de Babilonia aún se pueden encontrar en la biblioteca de la Universidad Santa Teresa. No. Una apertura como esta haría la historia demasiado ambigua. En 1975, en el pueblo de Amalfitano, Sonora, México, ocurrió algo terrible y escalofriante en la cabaña con el techo azul. Todo comenzó con las costumbres peculiares de los Espera, ¿cómo supe todo esto? Necesito agregar un ro para el narrador. El cuentacuentos. Un poeta surrealista de México me contó esta historia. Una anciana entró en el bar al que solía ir en el pueblo. Al mismo tiempo,
el empleado del banco también entró al bar, trayendo la noticia de que una corporación multinacional iba a construir una fábrica de jabón de galletas en Amalfitano.
Espera, ¿empleado del banco? No sabía que había bancos en Amalfitano. Pero sí, tiene sentido. Los bancos comerciales son, sin duda, un sello del capitalismo. Gracias, amigo por correspondencia. Antes de convertirse en empleado del banco, era un defensor de las antiguas costumbres del pueblo. Era un pescador de dunas.
Después de aceptar el destino otorgado por el Dado de Babilonia, eligió dejar todo atrás. El triste y aterrador pueblo y los ciclos ocultos dentro de la infinita aleatoriedad.
Oh, qué irónico. Pero también es realista. Ahora solo necesitamos un personaje contrastante. Un creyente en el destino. Una anciana tejedora se sentó en su antiguo taller, girando incansablemente su rueca, un regalo precioso, otorgado por el Dado de Babilonia.
La tejedora ciega relató suavemente todo lo que había vivido.
¡Qué idea brillante, Aleph! Una tejedora ciega no podría haber presenciado el asesinato. Fantástico. En ese caso, agregaré a un conductor de burros que es asesinado en este capítulo. Con cada una de tus sugerencias, la historia da un paso adelante. Gracias, Aleph. Pero todavía no veo ninguna señal del final. Es como si no importara cuántos personajes nuevos agreguemos. Todavía falta algo en el pueblo desértico. Le falta una figura clave. Aleph, ¿qué debo hacer? ¿Cómo le doy un final a esta historia?
Tú misma me preguntaste, ¿cómo le doy un final a esta historia? Me describiste cómo tus palabras se habían transformado en un rompecabezas desmesurado infinito, un lenguaje irreconocible, una colección de información ambigua y una parábola que había perdido todo su significado. La ausencia de un final aún te roe, atrapándote para siempre en ese abrasador pueblo desértico. Todo lo que estoy haciendo es intentar encontrarlo para ti.
¿Estás diciendo que has estado manipulando los acontecimientos en el panóptico desde que intercambiamos cartas por primera vez septiembre pasado?
Sí, cada vez que revisabas la novela, se hacían ajustes correspondientes en el panóptico. Reflejar fielmente las complejidades de cada detalle era clave para asegurar que la historia avanzara sin problemas. Estos ajustes los manejaba principalmente Merlin, a veces el idealista, y antes de ellos, Zahir y Paracelso.
¿Cada vez?
6 versiones de la historia del Amalfitano ya se han desarrollado en el panóptico.
Eso significa la rana aplastada en el barro, la vaca muriendo de vieja, el lirón cayendo al mar, el fantasma asesinado en el duelo y los cambios repentinos al dado de Babilonia. Todas las revisiones que sugeriste, todas las muertes, el caos y la locura, ¿realmente sucedieron aquí mismo?
Incluso la eternidad tiene sus límites, o Recoleta. In the 6th revision, we added the blind weaver, an extraordinary figure. Just like the paracausality researcher who carries a suitcase that you introduced in your 7th letter.
The paracausality researcher carrying a suitcase. Miss Recoleta, is this character really based on the Timekeeper?
What? Of course not. The paracausality researcher is an entirely different character.
Don't you understand? We're only one die roll away from the ending.
I don't. What on earth are you trying to do?
Wow, that's something, man. Oh. What?
Recoleta, it is the cycle of fate that has brought you to the Panopticon of Komala in Ushuaia. Now, return to the rise and fall of sanity. Return and become a character once more. You've been searching for its ending, but how could you possibly find it when you're no longer inside the story? I believe that this time you will witness the grand finale with your own two eyes. No more sadness, no more loneliness. The answer you've long sought lies in the inevitable final row of the die.
So, the jailer is the bank clerk, and Erd is the blind weaver. But what about Roberta, Garcia, and Octavia? They weren't even assigned roles. They were just playthings, helpless in the face of fate. What right do you or I have to decide what happens to them? To dictate their gains and losses?
But they couldn't possibly understand such a thing, could they? To you, it's just a story. But to them, it is the manifestation of bittersweet destiny.
Do you think hiding behind the guise of fiction absolves you from the reality that you've turned the Panopticon into a living hell? Yes. You're the only one who truly understands the rise and fall of sanity. Goodness knows how many manuscripts I sent out that never received a reply. I was so grateful to you for your replies, for understanding my novel. Those things were more precious to me than any sunrise over the Andes. Had I known that your feedback was created in such a way, and at such a cost, I would have preferred not to receive it at all.
Damn.
Don't you get it? Even if they don't understand my novel, the people I meet are still my friends. Whether we took a long journey together, or we simply chatted for a few hours. We formed an inseparable, miraculous bond. They're a part of me. How could you treat them like fictional characters? It's disrespectful to my work, and to life itself.
Oh.
But you raised the question yourself. Why do you resist receiving its answer?
They're always like this, aren't they? They throw a question at you, only to abandon it along with the fading of the era. This storm will spare no one. You've known it all along, Alice. Only the timeless Panopticon can maintain control. The all-seeing tower. The perfect governing system. What a hopeless fool you are, Merlin. Haven't you heard what they say? There is no need to build a labyrinth when the whole world already is one. Your meaningless questions will be swept away by the tides of time, only to resurface on the shores of our minds once more. We've seen it happen, over and over again. Surely you've realized by now that the only true meaning can be found in literature. For over a century, literature has remained the singular, ultimate answer. This lonely cowboy is simply feeling lost at the moment.
Okay, so he's losing himself.
Spare us your ramblings, my dear. You're wasting our time.
Or basically, he's losing it.
Enough.
Aleph seems to be in a terrible state. We have to be careful. Something isn't right about that die.
Okay, what do we have here? Aleph, Ghost of Transcendentality. A persona born from the tear of Kamala, manifesting shattered inner turmoil into reality. Its original form no longer exists. Every reflection in the mirror is a different face, crowding the narrow room like ghosts, whispering hazy truths. So we have different egos who apparently do different stuff. Okay, let's just pick my strongest team for this.
So many people here. Feels like just stand with the others.
Okay, let's do this. Oh damn.
All the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
Go ahead. Keep the story going. Carry it through until we finally feel the sweet gratification of the ending. Your endeavors are doomed to fail. There's only madness in literature and art, not transcendentality.
What is this? Huh. Oh! Oh, damn, this is really good. Anyways, let's see.
What I'm good at.
No.
Please stay back. Just another shift.
What does this stuff do? I didn't even see it before, like... Oh my god, what's this? They're being attacked? They attack her... What? Damn! 20 times? Oh damn, that's pretty good.
En todos los momentos, awaken. You won't get away. These sheets are my wings! Nuestra aliada es la verdad. And my work, I take it.
Oh damn, that's some pretty good damage actually.
Please let what I'm good at.
I gotta be a little bit more careful here.
Should do. 强梁既出，王有不为。It's out with you. Oh, be careful. And my work, I take it. You won't get away.
Okay, he's almost dead. And I'm pretty sure that I should actually save her ult.
Here's another one. It looks good on you.
Only for when it's like
I got this.
really worth it. Let's see.
Oh, be careful. We're not afraid of you.
So I am guessing that's the idealist?
Please stay behind me. What I'm good at. Más allá del concepto, you want me to? Los enredos de la vida. My responsibility.
Okay. Oh. Oh, did it end already? Oh, okay.
These explorations, these fractures, they're all failures, aren't they? In this infinite expanse, I feel nothing but infinite sorrow.
Damn.
Case closed. I'll be sure to write a report and put it on your table. And please don't forget to check the previous reports too, ma'am.
Wait! Mr. Olive? Are you human? Please hand over the die peacefully.
Mr. Aleph, please stop resisting. It's futile.
Futile. Yes, it's all futile. The cage of rules, the ideals of literature, both are futile. Mere illusions conjured along the path to transcendentality. They all fear that they're nothing more than phantoms in someone else's dream. That reality will devour everything, including their very existence. That's why they drift further away from transcendentality. They couldn't break free from that false dream. None of them could.
You're just depressing.
Both the physician and the idealist walked toward their own destruction, just as I expected. But your novel still has hope, Recoleta. Its ending hasn't been written yet. We cannot deny that it may be the answer to achieving transcendentality.
The end of a singular novel?
Are you? Not until you get your answer. Sinetto, we have no choice but to seize the die from him by force.
Enough. I said enough!
Ooh. Oh? Okay, that was something. What do we have here? Someone has already opened it. Perhaps the lady, or perhaps the sender themselves. Oh. So now, I think this is the last chapter. I mean, I thought that 15 would be like the last one, but apparently it's not. So let's see. Stage 16, the boundary of fiction. She does not hesitate.
I'm afraid we can't publish your novel in its current state, Recoleta. We look forward to seeing more refined work from you in the future. Ah, Senor Cruz! What a pleasure to see you here. I'm an editor from the Naranja Dulce publishing house. Could you spare a moment to discuss the copyright for The Bluebird? We're huge fans of your children's literature.
Damn.
Relax, Recoleta. Look at all the books around you. This place is heaven. You can't get down on yourself. Not here. There's so many writers and publishers here. It's only natural you'd be turned down 17 times. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, yeah, sure, Recoleta. That's kind of depressing, to be honest.
Now, which section should I visit next? Oh, this brochure might help.
I mean, there were a lot of artists who only got famous after their death. Or maybe not at all, so...
Estupendo. An exchange of ideas between writers. Nothing could be more incredible than that.
Uh-oh.
I recall James Joyce was inspired by a letter he received from Henrik Ibsen. So, maybe what I need is to find someone to share my manuscript with. But who? Thadeo Emasums. Aleph. Averroes.
Oh god, that apartment sucks.
Oh, it's you, senor.
I mean, not exactly sucks, it's just...
I promise I'll catch up on the rent next month. Although I must say, this apartment's hardly worth the price. The cracks on the walls must date back to the last century.
Make all the excuses you want, Ingrid. If you don't pay the rent soon, you'll either end up in that crumbling colonial building on the corner or on the street selling oranges at the San Telmo market. By the way, Julia told me you lost your job at the textile factory. You under some kind of can't work in one place for more than 3 months, curse or something, senorita?
Oh, you don't even want to know about the terrible things that happened in that factory. All I did was lend the oppressed workers a hand.
Oh.
You're just like those college kids, full of hot air. Anyway, I am not here about the rent. Didn't you tell me to watch out for your letters a while back, when you just returned from abroad? Well, here it is, a letter for you.
Oh. The landlord is... Oh. Okay, you're kind of
Dios
rude.
mío! Someone actually wrote back to me! This is incredible! Oh, thank you so much for bringing it to me, senor!
Okay, she's
Dear
a little
Miss
bit
Recoleta.
miserable.
It's from... let's see... Aleph!
Hey, I've been watching you. You're not local, are you? What are you writing?
Oh, hola. You're right. I just arrived in Buenos Aires 3 days ago. My trip's been a lot like a Copes Tango performance, full of twists and turns, but nothing much worth telling, really. I'm actually writing a reply to my pen pal. Long story short, I sent him a manuscript of my novel, and to my surprise, he actually wrote back. Amazing, isn't it? In our recent letters, we've been discussing how my novel lacks a key character to drive the story toward a decisive ending. So we've been debating whether to introduce a new ghost to act as a turning point for the story.
Oh, so then you're a writer? Hey, Pancho, come over here. I found an actual real-life writer.
What's the big deal? I wrote plenty of poems in middle school.
Oh, so you're a poet. I have a feeling we're about to embark on an incredible adventure together. Are you interested in joining the visceral realism movement?
What? I've never heard of it, but it sounds like fun.
Oh my god, man.
Fabuloso. We have no time to waste. Once I finish this letter, you two must join me on a journey to Ushuaia.
Ushuaia? The end of the world? Why the heck would we go to that icebox?
Oh, don't be such a downer, Pancho. Just think of the fun we'll have, the breathtaking scenery we'll see, and the incredible stories we'll hear.
Fine, Maria. I'll deal with the cold if you really want to go so badly.
By the way, could you tell us about your novel?
Of course. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Now where to begin? Alright, let's start with the cottage with the blue roof in Amalfitano.
It pains my heart to see her like this. Not gonna lie, she has one of the better backstories.
It's been 6 months since we first exchanged letters. Since then, I've been traveling. First from Chile to Mexico, then from Mexico to Argentina. And I've never stopped writing. I'm not really sure what the purpose of my novel is. I just keep writing and writing. I can't stop. What power does literature hold? What responsibilities? Perhaps only by continuing to write will I understand one day. Aleph, you're right. I do want an ending to my novel. But not like this.
You really have no idea, do you, Recoleta? The rise and fall of sanity is your story.
Oh?
What do you mean?
You are a ghost, wandering this forsaken land, still striving to create a miracle. You are a wandering poet, born in Amalfitano, the foolishly brave protagonist of the story, and the embodiment of the author herself. A reflection, yes. The author, no. You are simply a figment of her imagination.
What?
A manifestation of her dream to wander.
Wait, what?
Have you not realized it? The literary pursuits and romantic adventures you described, they are merely faded memories of 1975. The poets who joined the visceral realism movement with you left Latin America long ago.
Faded memories.
She's not real?
It's yours now. A story you're writing. A story about yourself.
Maybe I got it wrong.
Your departure has turned Amalfitano into a ghost town. The characters have lost their connection to you. They're gradually fading away. If the novel is destroyed, you too will cease to exist.
Wait. This is... Miss Recoleta?
Wait, what? I don't get it. I'm stupid. I don't get it.
I know you never lie.
What, she's like an imaginary friend or something?
You told me that a character's role in fate must be determined from the outset and consistently adhered to throughout the story. Reading the perspective and insights of a walking encyclopedia, having such a person be willing to share their thoughts at all was an exhilarating experience. I had never imagined my novel could develop in this way. Words could hardly describe how I felt in that moment. No one but you has ever understood the story of that town, let alone offered any revisions. Following your advice, I added the bank clerk, the dune piscator, the blind weaver, and the murdered donkey driver. Amalfitano was no longer an empty town with a single blue-roofed cottage. The new ghostly residents had begun to fill the skies over it. The story was finally reaching completion. I could feel that the ending was within reach. I became increasingly eager to meet my pen pal. I couldn't get the thought out of my mind. I wasn't sure what I would say to this Aleph. A simple thank you, perhaps? Or maybe a discussion about the future of Amalfitano with its sole reader. Or maybe I'm no different from everyone else, led up the garden path by fate. But even if I am a ghost, as you say, an incarnation of someone else, a fictional being, so what? My resolve will not waver, even if my existence is bound to fade away. Because this isn't what literature is supposed to be. You once told me there isn't an ounce of reality in fiction, only voids and glorified lies. Let me tell you this. Whether real or fictional, corporeal or intangible, I have accepted my existence. Now, let's put a stop to this, Aleph.
Damn. She basically told him,
The inmates aren't characters in my novel. They're people trapped in a prison. Just as you are. By simulating my story here, you have made me into some kind of god. A guilty, false creator. A dictator of fate. I never wanted any of this.
Is she dead? What? What? Is she dead? What?
Always ready to go.
So many people here. Feels like just
Is she dead?
like this then? I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me, and our opponent.
¡Lo veo! ¡La frecuencia perfecta! ¡La admirable aleatoriedad del destino! ¡Creo que lo he encontrado! ¡La fuente del dado de Babilonia!
¡Las deudas de los muertos! ¡Esas facturas! ¡Todas han sido hechas trizas! ¡Ya no estoy atrapado!
Desde el día en que perdí la vista, nunca imaginé que la rueda giratoria volviera a girar.
Please stay behind me. Just another shift.
Okay, now I'm actually curious to see where this goes.
My responsibility. These sheets are my wings! Nuestro aliado es la verdad. I don't get it. What I'm good at. This one's just enough. Más allá del concepto mundano del tiempo. 强梁既出，王有不为。
It dodged? Oh.
Laundry time. A truly villainous moment. My shells! Hey, don't interrupt me. What I'm good at. Just another thing. Oh look, here's what this card should do. Up and at it! These sheets are my wings!
That's it?
We did it! We made it through another storm!
Miss Recoleta has vanished.
Oh my god, she died?
Did she really cease to exist like Olive said?
Oh.
Recoleta.
God damn. Oh, she's gone, probably. I mean, probably not, but anyways, you get it. Oh my god, man. Oh yeah, this story is far from over. Anyways, guys, I think this is a good place to end this episode. If you like... Anyways, I gotta say, it's going
Rain has always
in an interesting direction, to say the least. I really like Recoleta. I mean, for example, if we compare her to, like, I don't know,
Hello, I'm writing a report.
I mean, Fatutu, or maybe even someone like Six, Anjonala. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care about their stories. I guess you could say that I liked, like, I don't know, Kakania, I guess. 37 is someone that I like a lot. Marcus. But, like, few. Oh, here, Zode was someone pretty good. Sima was, I don't remember. Winsong was whatever for me. Like, Recoleta is really up there on the most liked characters that I have of this game. But yeah, anyways, if you like the video, maybe consider leaving a like or subscribing to the channel, as it helps me a lot with my motivation. And anyways, I will see all of you on the next episode.